everyone. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Amber.
And we're
Witches Talking Tarot.
And totally distracted showing off our props. If you're not watching on YouTube, please do.
You should, on YouTube you can really celebrate our 1-year podiversary, which is tomorrow. Well, it's 2 days from the moment we're recording, but for you, if you're listening on drop day, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're 1 year old, guys.
Yay! And today... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say it's just perfect for the New Year, New Me episode.
It is. I'm so excited for this episode.
We didn't actually plan. It just worked out that well.
So I really wanted to have this topic, the New Year, New Me, because so many people hear New Year, New Me, and they're like, awful, oh my God, hashtag I hate pink, hashtag black only, and like...
And lucky for you guys, you get one of each of us. I don't hate it as much as what Maddie just said, but I'm like the flip side to her coin.
Let me explain. I'm referring to like, okay, everybody got my joke, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry I wasn't even listening at the joke. I was just like, oh, this is perfect. Rolling into the topic of conversation. My bad, y'all.
No. So, I'm excited about this topic because it is 2023. It is a new year. Now, for me, I do subscribe to the New Year, New Me, but it's not really, it's not, let me explain.
Yeah.
I feel like it's full, like mostly it's like an OCD thing. Because I am one of them bitches that's like, we can't start a diet on Thursday. I gotta wait till Monday. But not because I'm a procrastinator. Because I have to start on a fresh... It
feels natural on the fresh cycle. And
exactly.
So the New Year is that.
Or the first start of the month. Or moon cycle.
Right.
You know?
I don't subscribe to New Year, New Me. I don't hate it like what was referenced at the opening. I like that. I'm not one of those people who automatically shuts down when they hear New Year, New Me. But I don't like... I think my problem with it is also actually part of your problem with it is I don't like the idea of, oh, it's a new me for the new year. In my head, new year means new opportunities. It's 365 days to make myself better, to make my world better, to make my life better. And so like I look at it from a new opportunity standpoint, but I don't look at it from a new me because I am always evolving. Like I evolve with the seasons, I evolve all the time. And so like at the new year, I don't necessarily feel the need to be new again, but I understand what you're saying from the cycle thing. And like you had said to me when we were talking about this episode, you don't like people's interpretation of New Year, New Me being literal like that.
Right. Like it's, for me, it's not about changing who I am as a person. It's about having a new enthusiasm to start something fresh, something new. It's having the, drive to come conform like to a new mindset, I guess. Yeah. Or like...
And see, I feel the same way about the new year without liking the New Year, New Me like tagline. Because like I have all those same thought processes about the new year,
right? And
so like I think it's literally I take New Year, New Me literally, which is what you were saying. Like you don't like when people do.
No, like so for like exactly, it's so just
the flip side.
It means something different than like it's not new me, new personality. You know what I mean? It's new me. I'm actually gonna be eating healthy. I'm actually gonna work hard at that. I mean, granted. Does it always stick? No. Right. But at least people feel driven to try.
But having that start point of January 1st is something that like you can strive for building on. If you can do it on the first of the year, then you can do it on the second of the year. You can do it on the second of the year. You can do it on the third of the year. And you have that momentum. And when you start on January 1st, it's really easy to know how long you've been doing
exactly. Thank you. Exactly.
Like, there is no question. Like October 31st, somebody's like, "When did you quit smoking?" 11 months ago tomorrow.
Right? Like, but it's
you know.
Exactly. Like, you
Yeah.
know exactly how long. And it also helps you set, like, a time limit for things. Like, I want to do this in 30 days. Let's say you start January 13th. 30 days from January 13th is what?
February 12th, I believe, or February 13th. I would basically
I
just
know.
make it the same day of the next month,
Y'all
personally.
get it. You get what I mean? I know. I realized as I was saying it, I was like, that was a bad example.
Sorry, I took that way too literal.
No.
I don't know, like, I totally get, and it literally is a difference in taking it literally or not, because I, quote unquote, don't subscribe to New Year, New Me, but I mentally have the same connotations with the new year that Maddie has, who uses New Year, New Me as like an inspirational thing to help motivate, right? Am I saying this right?
To me, it's all about motivation and having a rebirth of enthusiasm. It's like, you know, you have the rebirth of the sun god. Well, we have the rebirth of inspiration. And, you know what I mean?
Like that. I do, like, because I realized this year as I was, like, focusing on this episode and preparing for it, like, I like to clean at the new year.
Oh, I do too. I love it.
Like, it's
I haven't
all
been able
about
to.
the out with the old, in with the new.
I have been so sick. I had a cold, and then I had the flu, and I am actually just now well enough to record, which is why you didn't get any new episodes next week. I'm sorry, that's my fault. Last week.
We were taking a break anyway. No, we're recording on Monday, and you're hearing it on Tuesday for the first time ever.
Are they hearing it tomorrow?
Yeah, I already told Corey it's a long night.
Oh my gosh! I didn't realize.
Yeah,
it's a long night.
We only took off 1 week for holidays because these witches deserve that shit.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Because
we like make this greatness for you. And my daughter made this greatness for us. Aren't they cute lavender cupcakes? Did you like it?
I did like it.
They're like super fucking moist, which makes me happy. I'm a moist baked good kind of person. Not undercooked moist.
I like it
moist,
undercooked.
Moist.
It depends. If it's brownies, I like that a little undercooked. If it's cookies, I like it a little undercooked.
Yeah, it's cake that I don't like undercooked. I was like, because I was thinking, like, I don't mind a brownie that's gooey. I like it. I want my brownie gooey. And if my cookie like does that thing in the middle, that's okay.
That's okay. Exactly. You know what I don't like? A cookie that goes
crunch.
I hate that shit.
That's when you forget that they keep fucking baking after you take them out of the oven.
Oh my gosh, like bacon.
So, just because this is our New Year's episode, sort of, right? New Year, New Me, also 1 year anniversary,
I would say so.
whatever. When you're not sick, how do you like to celebrate the New Year?
Okay.
Like, do you like celebrate?
So thank you for asking, because I'm so sad that I didn't get to celebrate it. Usually with my husband, the New Year part of it, I like to make little appetizers, and then we'll have those for dinner.
I love that. It's
throughout
so, like,
the day,
fancy.
watch movies. I love doing fancy little appetizers. One of my go-tos is the pinwheels, and actually, kitchen witch tip, my pinwheels are very, like, for prosperity, because it's cream cheese, and then you've got dill and parsley is what I add, and then you can add pickle if you want or whatever. I don't know. You add meat. Delicious. But garlic powder, blah, blah, blah. I won't get into the full details, but specifically with the dill and the parsley. So these are delicious as fuck cream cheese.
They are.
Roll-ups.
Like, I've had multiple different varieties.
Right? Like delicious as fuck cream cheese roll-ups. But you're also bringing in the prosperity from the dill and the parsley as you're eating on New Year's Eve. You're bringing that energy into it. Yeah. Now there's the black-eyed peas,
right?
Which I actually looked up the history of that, and I was very surprised.
Really?
It's a Southern tradition, obviously. Yep. Basically, during the Civil War, and this is just history, this is just what I read, during the Civil War, a lot of the Union soldiers did a lot of burning when it came to the crops, which makes sense because in the South, the crops are, they get their money. But one of the things they didn't burn was the black-eyed peas, because back then, black-eyed peas was fed to cattle. So it's not like they would be starving people out. Granted, they probably could have done that and starved the cattle too, but I guess they
Right.
weren't thinking that. So that was pretty much like all they had. So the Confederate soldiers would eat it like we eat it, which is like stewed or whatever.
Yeah.
They'd soak it.
Right,
And it
because I
became
bet because it's probably like so fibrous or whatever.
Right.
That's why it was a cattle food versus people food.
right. And
Okay.
so it
Amber's picking
became
up.
a symbol of prosperity because it was the only food they had and they were so prosperous in it. So in the South, it became tradition to have a spoonful of black-eyed peas.
Yeah.
Every New Year's to
You gotta have
ensure
the kind with
prosperity.
bacon. Yeah.
You know
For that
what? My
prosperity,
mom
though.
would put vinegar on it.
Yeah, but you gotta have the kind with the bacon. A, it tastes better, but B, the bacon fat, that's prosperity. If you have bacon
Oh,
fat
you're
to
right.
put in for flavor, like you're more prosperous. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. Well,
yeah,
and
plus
also-
Corey says you can't eat it without. I will always eat the spoonful.
That's it? You don't like black-eyed peas? I love
I do
black-eyed
not like
peas with
black-eyed peas.
vinegar.
Never had them with vinegar. I could try with vinegar, see if that like adds to the
It
flavor
does.
profile.
It like gives it like this bite.
Yeah, Corey likes them. I am not a fan. Granted, I'm trying to think of something else that has like a similar texture to black-eyed peas because like that food, it's in there somewhere, but I can't. Purple hull peas, I'm also not a fan.
Maybe kidney beans.
No, I like kidney beans. I'm
No,
down
and
with
there's like some other things as well that you can eat on New Year's that draw
Yeah.
in that prosperous
But
energy.
yeah, we always have the black-eyed peas in my house when Corey's here, but he went camping this year, so. 'cause
My
we
mom
always-
also used to put vinegar on spinach.
I've heard
It
of
was
that.
good. It
I've
was
heard of
very
that,
good,
yeah.
yeah.
And it would like, I bet the acid in the vinegar brings out some of those things in
The
your
bitter,
spinach.
tardish.
Well, I mean like, so like a lot of your green vegetables, they need to be heated for the chemical compounds in them that are best for us to be released. And I bet the vinegar would be a way of doing that without heating it. Because like spinach is one of those vegetables that's actually way better for
Oh.
you when you cook it than it is raw. And I would imagine that adding the vinegar to the spinach, cooked or raw, just enables like those things to open up and let that chemical compound out.
Maybe. I've
I've been
never
reading
heard
a
of that. That's
whole
crazy.
lot about vegetables lately, guys. Sorry, forgive me.
I can't think of any other things that are eaten in. You know what? I'm
you
gonna
know what?
Google
I was gonna
it.
say
Do you
there's
mind?
a lot of like, cause there's a
There's
lot of different
American
New
traditions.
Year, yeah.
But there's also Chinese traditions
Yeah,
too. That's why I
like,
have to Google
my
it.
my biggest thing is Corey and I always kiss at midnight because our first date was on New Year's Eve, and this other guy kissed me on our first date, so that was fun.
That's so funny.
So we always kiss at New Year's because like, fuck you, Jim.
Jim.
No, seriously, the motherfucker had "fuck me" tattooed on his arm.
Oh,
He was. I'm gonna stop talking because this is an international podcast. Also, thank you guys for listening.
Listen to this. Speaking of international, eat a dozen grapes is a tradition that comes from Spain for good luck.
You know what? I had just read. I feel like something like that on Facebook, but I don't know. Was it Spain or was it grapes? I feel like it was. I feel like it was.
I really like
made
this
sense.
one. Throw white flowers into the sea. It's common to visit a shoreline on New Year's Eve in Brazil to take part in a unique good luck ritual.
I like that.
I do. It sounds so beautiful. Can you imagine all the flowers? In Scotland, it says to invite a dark-haired visitor.
Ooh.
It says, Hagamony comes with many unique rituals, but the most well-known is called first footing. You want the first person who crosses the threshold of your home to be a dark-haired man to bring in good luck.
Okay, that's
Huh.
fun. I blew cinnamon through my door on New Year's
Right?
Day.
I do that.
Yeah, I thought with the
Ecuador?
New Year it would be good.
That's Ecuador, right?
Yes.
Okay. It says people would create stuffed dummies and scarecrows. Huh.
That's
They
interesting.
represent the old year. You
Yeah.
might see these dummies sitting on the street corner. Huh. At midnight, it's considered good luck to light these dummies on fire to break up with the past and make room for good fortune in the new year. Damn.
That's interesting.
Eat 12 meals? Oh, shit, I could do that. No, I'm just fucking...
I would like eat 12 meals. That was it. I was waiting for
my
more.
first thought was like, second breakfast.
I was just like, I was waiting
Ooh,
for
I
more,
like
and then you
this
scrolled.
one. A New Year's Eve ritual
Smash
from
some cakes.
Denmark involves smashing up as much flatware as
I
you
really
possibly
would have thought
can.
Greek.
Greek. I love
'cause they,
that.
like, break the
Oppa.
plates. Yeah,
Wait, that's not
exactly.
Greek.
Yeah, no, it is.
It
No,
is.
that is.
Oppa is Greek.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh,
Yep.
thank God. I thought that was
Mike Tyson. Thanks, yo.
I thought mistletoe isn't done with its work on when Christmas is over. In Ireland, it's tradition for single women and girls to place mistletoe under their pillows on New Year's Eve. That's also witchcraft, ladies and gentlemen.
Interesting.
To draw in good luck in their love life.
Wear polka dots. I like that.
I do. That's a Philippine thing.
Huh.
Yeah, from the Philippines. Throw something out of a window. That's Italy. From small appliances to big pieces of furniture. It's so funny because it's like New York.
Wow.
Is that a stereotype?
Wow.
Oh, you had the cupcake.
Wow. Yeah, I was like, while you were doing that, I was like, I'm just gonna let them see me eat this lavender cupcake. It's not only lavender in color, guys, it's lavender in flavor and has lavender flowers.
Well, I hear this one, throw something out of a window, and it's an Italian thing, and of course
I know,
you
that
get the
was so fucking
stereotypical
funny.
like Italian New York
New
City
York, yeah,
throwing shit out
the
their window. I love that. Is that where it came
Damn
from?
you, it'll outrageous.
If something's too large to fit through the window, like an old refrigerator, they'll toss it off the balcony instead.
Wow.
It's
What a
always
tradition to bring over.
an air conditioning unit. Oh, here's Greece. Here we go.
Does like everybody know to not walk in the streets that day? Like
I
that
have
is
no
a dangerous
idea.
day for walking.
Piano, all sorts of shit.
Oh God,
In
no.
Greece, it's customary to hang a bouquet of onions on the front door for New Year's Eve. That's because onions represent fertility, growth, and rebirth.
Okay.
I like that because it's also protection.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
maybe
like
I will
that.
do that next. Maybe I'll do that next year.
I like that.
I like
do.
that.
I already. Yeah.
It says,
onions all over the place.
if you want to take Greek New Year's Eve ritual a step further, you can do what some Greek parents do, which is tap your child on the end of the head with an onion when the clock strikes 12. I feel like
fuck
the
yeah.
bitches were just being shitty. They're
Oh.
like, boom.
In my head, like, okay, so one of my favorite nursery rhymes growing up was Little Bunny Foo Foo. Have you ever heard
Little bunny foo-foo walking through the forest. Yeah.
picking up the field mice and bopping them on the head?
Oh, here's ring a bell. This is a Buddhist tradition. Simply ring a bell at midnight is thought to create good luck and purify the suffering of the previous year. I like that one. I do like that one.
There are all sorts of different ways to celebrate the new year. But I like the, even if I don't like the saying New Year, New Me, I do like the mentality of building upon a better you into the new year.
I like
you know
that.
What I mean?
I like that. And
Like, it's a good time to take some time for self-care, but it's also a good time to, like, do some community planning.
well, and for those who run a business, all businesses are getting ready for the new year. There's, I guess, a difference between
God, and then there's end of year.
right. Oh
I
my
gotta do
gosh.
1099s, y'all. I forget every fucking year. I mean, I don't forget. I do them. I just forget I'm gonna have to.
I miss
so there's
Christmas.
beginning year and end of year at the same time for businesses.
Oh God, but I
Feel
miss
bad for
Christmas
us.
so much. I had such a good year before I got sick. My
love
husband and
Christmas.
I, we baked and baked and baked with my son, and we watched Christmas movies every night. I want to watch Christmas movies every night and bake.
I mean, I won't lie. For New Year's, I made my stir fry because my older nephew fucking loves that shit, and I was like
Really?
Chinese food for the New Year. Hell yeah!
Nice.
So I got like frozen egg rolls and frozen. What are the cream cheese rangoons?
Yeah. Those are delish.
Yeah, and egg roll. I did say that. Pot stickers and frozen pot stickers. So we could have that with like the stir fry because it's like, a little buffet.
Yeah.
For New Year's. And then my other nephew, he wanted to watch Violent Night again. So we watched
was it
Christmas
good?
movies. Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. The other nephew didn't want to watch it, so I was like, oh, well, I missed part of it on Christmas Eve when we watched it. Or I think it was before Christmas Eve. I don't know. We watched it before Christmas. And then he wanted to watch it again on New Year's, and I thought, well, why not? I can still watch Christmas stuff. It's fine.
I love Christmas. I had a pretty good Christmas.
Yeah, I watch Christmas stuff all the time, like even when it's not Christmas. Granted, that's mostly like cartoon episodes, and the Christmas episode comes and goes. But also, you can watch a Christmas movie when it's not Christmas time. I do love Christmas. We baked so much this Christmas.
We did too.
I mean, I went through pounds of butter and flour and sugar. Oh my God.
We baked a lot. We baked a lot of cookies. We were doing a lot of cookies.
Yeah.
And my son
and quick breads.
got so used to the cookies. You know what I mean? He's so funny. He's just, yeah.
I ate the last cookie 3 days ago.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Corey got it out of the cookie jar and put it on the cutting board like it's gonna get thrown away, and I was like, the fuck it is. I'll eat that hard-ass
How long do you think
cookie.
cookies last?
I mean, it's not moldy, it's fine.
I was wondering that, actually.
I grew up with the hippie mentality, or no, I was not gonna keep, anyway, I have the hippie mentality of like germs being okay and stuff, so yeah. If it's not like moldy and it's not like 3 months old, yeah, I'll eat it.
Oh my God.
I mean, okay, so there's probably a limit.
Maybe not
I think
dairy.
2 months.
Maybe not dairy. Will you eat it if it's dairy?
What cookie's dairy?
No, are you
I'm talking
specifically
cookies.
just
Yes,
cookies?
just
Okay,
cookies.
so
Yes,
not
this
like
is specific.
chili that's been in the fridge.
No, specifically
Okay,
cookies. Cookies. Nothing with like meat in it or
Cheese.
like, yeah, well, we don't put the cheese in the chili when we make it, like we put it in separately. So if it's a vegetarian chili, it'll last longer than a regular chili will because there's no meat in it, but not months. Like that's not what I mean. I'm just talking cookies on that one. Because like a cake's not even
So
gonna
like
be
brownies?
that okay. No.
You wouldn't do
Those
brownies?
don't be too hard. I mean, I might dunk it in some milk and maybe if it, I don't know. I guess cookies just like they have that shelf life.
I
you
guess
know?
pie lasts a little long too. I mean, if you leave it on the counter. When I was pregnant with my son Theodore a couple years ago, I made a pie, an amazing apple Dutch pie. Oh Lord.
No.
Oh, it was so good.
With cooked fruit in it.
And I had a slice of pie every day because I was pregnant when I came home from work, and it lasted like a week and a half.
I mean,
and I was like, "Is this
yeah,
so
that's
good?"
a week and a half
I got
on
to
pie,
the last.
sure.
Yeah, I got to the last slice, and I was like, "Wait, is this okay?"
But also, like, if we're talking pie and we're talking meat, it's gonna be pecan pie, and so it's still good. It's nut and sugar.
Ooh, I do.
Nuts and sugar. That sounded a little wrong when it was said so quickly. But yeah, pecan pie is my preferred pie. I prefer pecan. I love pecan pie.
I like the
Shit's
pecan
good.
filling. I don't like the pecans in the pecan pie.
Oh, well, see, and that's funny because our house is the opposite. Like, I put like a fuck ton of pecans in there so that they like permeate all through the filling.
Really? I can't. The filling's fucking delicious.
I like
though.
the filling too, but Corey's like, it's gross, so I put in
What?
extra pecans.
Sorry, guys. I still am getting over a cold. As you can hear, my voice literally shook with, what the fuck? How do you not like the filling of it?
Because it's like gooey, you know?
It's like a gooey, like caramel.
Dude, you don't have to convince me. I will lick the pan out after I make a pecan pie. I will. I'll take my wooden spoon and I'll scrape that thing and I'll lick it like I just made cookies or ice cream. Shit's good. Even before it's baked, it's good. I've been known to take a raw pecan and dip it in the
That
bottom.
sounds so... I bet you can make a dip out of that.
And I've made like a brittle kind of thing out of it where I put like the pecans down and then I drizzle the syrupy stuff over it and bake it at a little bit higher of a temperature and kind of toast
Does
the
it
pecans.
become like a...
Yeah, it's like more candy-like. Sometimes it's sticky. It's real hard to get right because it's just fucking around with, you know.
So do you have any goals that you feel comfortable sharing with people for the new year, or are you just trying to survive? I know a lot of us are just trying to survive.
Yeah, like, you know, the only... hire more drivers for my day job and see my art in more homes. Those would be my goals this time around. How about yourself?
You know what? I had a bunch of goals. I haven't really been able to think much about them because we've just been so fucking sick. And it sucks because I wanted to cleanse the house on New Year's Eve physically as well as spiritually and then hop into the new year with all these new goals. But since I've been so sick, as well as other personal things going on right now, I unfortunately haven't really been able to think much about it. So I think my new year, new me will probably end up starting in February. Depends on how things go. But my goals, I wanted to be more vegetarian. I got the flu and had a lot of chicken noodle soup. So, like...
I mean, I'm just sitting here like, life happens.
It
though.
does.
Like,
It does. I
life
tried so
happens.
hard, guys. I tried so hard to not eat meat when I was sick. But there's just something about chicken broth.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, and I mean, just life gets in the way of all sorts of things. Like, I haven't been sick at all, and I got my cleaning done that I wanted to get done. But
Your bathroom is very white.
Thank you. I was like, my nephew keeps walking in and going, "Ooh, shiny," and I'm just like, "You are gonna be the favorite."
It is so shiny.
Corey had a headache when I cleaned it, and he came in and he's like, "It's so bright it hurts my eyes," and I was like, "Oh, you know just what to say to be romantic."
It's very white. It is very white.
Yeah, I got a ladder in there and I climbed up to the ceiling. I cleaned as much of the ceiling as I could reach without being afraid I was going to fall off the ladder and like crack my head open on the sink.
So like did you do any other deep cleaning like that or specifically?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did the entire bathroom, ceiling to floor, and got the floor too. And then I've gotten 1/3 of the way through doing the outside of the kitchen stuff.
Right.
I got halfway over the sink on New Year's Eve before it was time to play games with the kids.
So it's a process.
It is, because I started the bathroom next over like the full weekend time frame, and that literally took me like 2.5 days.
Yeah, well, she deep cleaned the fuck out of that bathroom. Like
were involved.
my bathroom needs a cleaning that fucking good. Like, no lie.
I'm sitting here doing it, and I was like, I need to start doing this quarterly instead of yearly.
Maybe it won't take as long.
Right, well,
like, it's
but
so
still,
clean.
like, 'cause, like, my knees hurt from climbing the ladder, like, a couple days
I believe
afterward. Yeah, and my hamstrings were, like, tight from climbing the ladder for 2 days in a row, and then no ladder climbing after no ladder climbing before those 2 days that I was climbing the ladder.
I can't believe it's still extremely white.
Thank you. Well, I took Lolly in there because her job is cleaning the bathroom. I took her in there, and I was like, look, I did all this. I'm not asking you to do that, but I want your help in keeping it up. So, like, every couple days, I want you to clean off these surfaces and the floor, because my hope is that, like, the walls won't attract as much if the floors are kept
just
cleaner.
continuously cleaner, yeah.
And
it's hard when
a
you have
fucking
hard,
mess.
animals and hard, I feel that.
But, like, I never do resolutions, and I was actually gonna like make a list of things this year. I never got around to it, other than having more douchebag dates with Corey.
What's that mean?
So our douchebag dates are like, so back when we had a gym membership, we'd get up at like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, depending on how early he could get me up. And we would go to the gym, and we'd come home and take a shower, and then we'd go out to like a breakfast at some expensive little place.
Oh my gosh. Is that why they're called douchebag dates? Yeah. This is like, damn, what a douche. Oh, you got up at 6 in the morning to go to the gym?
Yes, that's what I call our douchebag dates.
But it sounds so sweet,
right, because like, we'd go
does,
to Empire Market after breakfast.
It does sound like a good goal.
Yeah,
That's something
it's like,
Bryson would call.
really...
Bryson would be like, this is our bougie.
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's like, yeah, synonymous with our bougie dates. Either way, we like calling them our douchebag dates, and we make fun of each other. Like,
right,
we
like,
have
wow,
fun.
You're
like,
cycling at 6 in the morning.
Like, oh my God, are you going to wear that to the gym?
What? It's Nike. It's like... That sounds fantastic, though. I need another gym membership. I used to tan. I'm not going to. Please don't bitch at me. But it feels so good. Tanning.
I miss the What's the machine you walk on called?
The elliptical?
Not the elliptical. That's a bitch. Just the one that you like, the treadmill.
Yeah.
I love the treadmill. I put my earbuds in and I put music on, and I'm just like the guy in the video that's dancing.
Oh my God! Well, really?
I will dance.
You're like, I gotta get my
Yes.
arms as well.
Yes, I do. I'm like, I know I'm a spectacle for everybody else at the gym, but I don't care because I am in this song. I am in this moment, and it is what is making me walk uphill on this motherfucking treadmill right now. Like,
My husband fell off the treadmill once.
oh God, that is fear though.
And,
that
went-
is fear.
Cross the fucking room. Cross the room. Shit's hilarious.
That is a bigger fear now.
So funny, but my favorite was the elliptical. I always go for the elliptical because it works everything out, like everything.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my God, I used to be able to go on it for 40 minutes. My mom and I were going to the gym at 3 in the morning every morning, would tan, which I do miss, but I'm not going to, so don't hate me. It just feels good. It's just that UV rays, I think, is what it is. But anyway, so my mom would tan, and she would tan for 30 minutes, 35. And while she was tanning, I would be exercising and working out. Then I would tan, and my mom would exercise and work out. And then I'd get out, and maybe we'd go for another 10 minutes. So each of us got in 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how long it took us to get dressed and in and out of the, you know what I mean, machine itself. So we would each, get about 45 minutes in.
I would
an hour at the gym.
I would do I think I got up to doing 2.5 miles on the treadmill, and then I'd go do weights and stuff on the machines they have, because I mean, I'm not paying for a gym membership for nothing.
No, I'm just over here
using
you
the
know
fucking
what?
treadmill.
I think I would look good in some exercise gear. I mean, really, I'm like, damn. You know what? Nowadays, they have some pretty good shit that'll fit me. You know what I mean? Back then, they probably had some good shit that would fit me because I was skinny.
But that does sound amazing, going with your mom at 3 in the morning.
It was not. I would be like, I don't want to get the fuck up this early. Why do we have to go this early?
Oh, I thought you were staying up until...
No!
Fuck that.
No, and then I'd be like, no, I don't want to go at 3 in the morning. She'd be like, come on, this is the time that we go. I'd be like, ugh. But then by the time we'd get there, then it would be like, okay, get your head in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you're in the bed for 30 plus minutes, you can go to sleep. And it's warm. It's especially best in the wintertime.
I only went in a tanning bed once. It was with girls that tanned all the time, and I probably shouldn't have listened to them.
I can't believe they did that to you.
And I burned. I just burned, and I had a nice little Playboy bunny, white with all the red fucking burn around it. Oh my God, I've never gone tanning again, guys. I'm so pale. You'd think I would have known, but I was only 16 or 17. And Mandy and Amber were a couple years older than me, and they tanned a lot.
I used to. I really liked it. It felt good, but it's just so bad for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that
won't be on my.
I mean, I won't lie. I'll do it outside though. I like getting me some vitamin D. I will stay outside and get some sun, and I'll Corey will be like, you need to put sunscreen on. I'm fine.
I used to. For my goals this year, I guess that I haven't started would be go vegetarian. Look, guys, I'm trying.
Hey.
I want to spend more time with my kids because I feel like I'm on my phone a lot. And I'm acknowledging that. And I want to put that down and spend more time with them. Oh my God, I don't even think I remember any. Oh, I want to get back into yoga again. Haven't really been that well into yoga. I used to. For years, I just did yoga every single day. I did yoga all through the trimesters with my son, Theodore. And then, after my son Theodore, but I got pregnant with Orion, my second son, and just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
And my back hurt so bad from my epidural and my spinal tab because I had 2 different ones. It hurts. And I know getting into yoga, it's going to hurt. And I know you have to work through that hurt. There's no way around it. Like, you have to work through that. And I'm trying to get into the mentality of it's only going to hurt for a minute. As opposed to, I don't want to do this, it hurts.
It's a good mentality to have. I won't even say you'll be lying to yourself.
I
Hopefully
know.
It will
Wait, I'm
only
like,
hurt for a
it'll
minute.
just hurt for a minute, and then it hurts for 3 fucking days.
That's exactly what I was thinking and didn't want to say out
No, it's not
loud.
going to hurt for a minute, Maddie.
Yeah, but after like a couple weeks,
Right.
it really will only hurt for a minute.
Right.
Yeah. But like, I'm sorry.
Well,
do
and
you
I
have more
want to
goals?
read more. I want to read more. That's the last one.
Yeah. Okay. I do. I'm gonna say if I ever sit down and write down my list with douchebag date, reading is one of the things I want to do, and like learning more. So that goes hand in hand with reading. Although both of those can be helped with the podcast, or you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to.
Right.
Maybe you guys do too. I don't know. If you're regular listeners, hopefully you
Well,
understand.
I'm curious on if our listeners have any goals for themselves.
Do you do New Year's resolutions, or do you do New Year, New Me, or do you say it's just another calendar day? Because I saw a lot of people saying that, and even my nephew was like, "Why are you making a big deal out of this?" Because I was like, "We did appetizers before, and then I made the Chinese food," and he was like, "Why are you?" And I was like, "It's New Year's, like." And what do you mean?
Right.
So, like, are you listening to this going, guys, it's just another day?
I'm curious. Let us know in the comments if you are following or if you are watching on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Please.
And check us out on Twitter at Classy Wishes.
Yes. And Instagram at Which Is Talking Tarot. Facebook at Which Is Talking Tarot.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. And happy 1 year, Maddie.
Happy 1 year. And happy, I was going to say anniversary. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for sitting with us for a spell the first time in 2023.